Welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. This is going to be a little bit of a different video, but before I start, I wanted to thank all of you for being so supportive and kind to me during some difficult times that I've been going through. The comments from my last video were very kind and loving, and I really appreciate all of it. I promise that it really was it touched my heart, and it motivated me to get back up on my feet and get my shit together pretty much. So this video is dedicated to all of my kittens out there, because I know that you've seen a change in my videos, going a little more decorative, or just flip throughs if you will. I'm coming back to my functional self, and I really it's a journey, and I'm hoping that my planning will show kind of where I'm at in my journey mentally again. But so I do want to thank you guys. So this is going to be a functional flip and some, I guess, a functional video, because I'm going to talk about inserts and how I personally use them. So let's get started. So this cover and this mat are from @Christina Loves Planning. A lot of you that follow me know that already. I love her very much, and you can just go message her and she will hook you up. She has some really awesome fall colors out right now. This is an older one that I had. It just fits. She does make her covers a little taller than this, but I like my planner sticking out, so it's perfect for me. It's like a little pillow. I love carrying it around. But this has been really useful with me going to school or working. I take this with me and it helps. So I am back in a Gilio, and I couldn't be happier. I actually set this up without the intention of really going full-time back into the Gilio, because I liked my A6, and I actually switched out my A6 to my Foxy Fix A6, and I'm still using it, but for different reasons, and I will do another flip of that to kind of show you what I'm doing. But I wanted to show you this because I think I'm leaning back into getting into where my heart is, the personal size leather planner, and it is not super chunky. Look at that baby. For me, this is not super chunky. I usually chunk my videos up. If you hear noises, my studio is like right next to the kitchen, so you'll hear some water and cats meowing and things like that, so just go with it. But let's get into this. I believe this is like the burgundy, but it is a Campania, and I did buy it secondhand, but it was brand new to the person, and she never used it, and then I've had it for months and never used it. But you guys, I love holding it in my hand. I love where it's at stuffed wise. I think it feels really nice in the hand. So let's get started. It does have the back pocket still. It's the original Campania setup. I do use this as a wallet as well, surprisingly, huh guys? Let me pull you in some. Probably not that far. Excuse the glare. I will get rid of the glare by covering it for you. But basically, I'll do this. I use it for a wallet, so I put my cash here. You'll see some cash sticking out. It's supposed to be neater than that, but it's not. In the back pocket, I keep important papers and documents, which I do have some in there. And if you can tell, it doesn't even look overly stuffed, but I do have a couple of things in there. I do love the back pocket on the Gilio a lot more than in the Vanderspec. They're both functional, of course, but for me, the Vanderspec pocket, well, the one Vanderspec personal size that I had, it bulked it up so much and made it look so weird. But also, Vanderspecs are a little wider. Gilios are a little more narrow, so, you know, I think that's why Gilio is more my jam. But, oh, I like Vanderspec too. I love them in pocket size, though. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, cash here. In the zip, I just put coins. I mean, that's it. I have an invitation back here, any kind of important um, things I need to get to, like receipts and stuff, will go here so I can get to it quickly and take care of it. So it's kind of like a form of an inbox. Okay. The back pocket, this, I mean, it's functional. This is functional, you guys. It's not superly overly cutesy. I do have a little washi tape here, and I do use washi tape. I do use this washi tape. I thought it looked nice in this planner. I do have this cute little leaf clip. It was in some Happy Mail. Thanks, girl. And this is an overlay, like actually a sticker, a clear sticker. I just put over. I thought it was cute. So this is decorative, I'll be honest. This is decorative. I have like 3 different layers of stuff. But let me show you the leather on this flyleaf. It's so beautiful. You can tell this planner is new because it didn't have any indentions. It's starting to get the ring indentions because I've been using it. But like, it didn't have any ring indentions. Look how smooth this flyleaf is. And also how matte it is. Well, it looks a little shiny now, but I put my oils on it. My hand oils on it. Now, I've touched it and stuff, but usually when you get a piece of leather from Julio that's like very like pristine like that, it's pretty new. But over time, it's going to nick and form to whatever you use on it and things like that. So, moving on. All right. Like I mentioned 1,000 times already, this is a very simple setup, okay? So if you're looking for decorative, not this go around, check out some of my other videos. But I do have a Foxy Fix dashboard. I only have one, and it's in the front, and it holds this cute paper and an extra paper clip. I do have the paper clip here. It is cute, but it's actually for function because I sometimes need to paper clip stuff into my planner or hold some pages together, and this will be what I'll use. I could put another ollie clip, but I feel like I have so many ollie clips in here. I thought I'd switch it up a little bit. So I do have this one die cut. I think this is like, which was given to me. I think that's Grumpy Bear. Yeah, I think that's a Fox Pippa Grumpy Bear collab or something. It came from this set that someone gave me. This right here. Let's Stay Home. So it is Grumpy Bear, and I do have this cute. I want to add this, and it's like I want to use these, but I don't. I don't want to use them. They're too beautiful to use. There's just some things you don't use. This is one of them. Isn't that cute though? I think if I were like if I actually use stickers and stuff, I'd probably do it. But in this set, I'm not actually. I have some samplers. Yeah, cute. I was gonna get some dividers from my girl on Instagram for this personal size, but right now I'm kind of putting my money in other things. I can't really spend any money right now. I just spent money on like clothes that I had to have because I have holes in my pants and stuff. But anyway, moving on. I do have touches of fall throughout. I thought this paper, this fall paper, this leaf paper looked really pretty with this leather, but for my eyes, too many warm colors really get to me. I've got to have, I gotta break it up. Here's some cool tones. I don't know. If I had all these like crisp fall colors in here, I would die. I had to soften it with some pink and silver. These dividers I actually got from a friend, so I don't know where they came from, but they're super thick, so they make my inserts play very, very flat, and I like that. I've just got some vellum and stuff. So anyway, this first front part is actually my inbox / quick note. It's always been like that. You can watch my videos dating, gosh, I don't know, year or 2 years back. I've been on YouTube for like 3 years, you guys. But I've always had like post-it notes in the front or pages. But anyway, this is a 5-minute brain dump. This is from ViennaOrtizPlans.com. I use this and have this in here because I understand what it's like to have your brain full of running thoughts and things to do, stresses and anxieties. This really helps me get everything out. So I use this in pair with my standard Midori because it's my journal and creative space. So I'll use this in pair too, but it's nice to have there just in case I need to do a quick brain dump out. But I have some, obviously I've got some Post-it notes. This guy, I forget where it came from, Studio LP, something like that, but it is a printable, and I made it a while back, and I think it's a Fox and Pip sticker. But it does come in and out. I used it as a bookmark in the past, and it is my next actions bookmark. I don't really need my next actions right this second. I do have some tabs to tab things, but when I need to, because sometimes I have important notes and I need to, important lists that I want to tab, I'll just tab it with this. And then if I want a cuter tab, then I'll find a cuter tab. But right now this is fine. Just, where was I? Anyway, so yeah. I'll move it when I start needing the next actions, which I will be creating one. A lot of this planner, you guys, is going to be, I got to fill in a lot of information. Because I didn't know I was going to decide to use this full time. I should have known better. So I just have my Summer's Touch. Oh, by the way, this planner is filled with my Summer's Touch inserts only, except for like this cover and some Filofax pages in the back. But anyway, so yeah, just know that that's what this planner is built from. So I just got some of her checklist pages, her grid pages, which I love. I love the size of her grid and her line pages. I love the size of her line. Now, if you want to save money, you can buy her monthly on 2-page like this, and it has flaps and stuff. You actually end up getting a lot of note paper or grid paper because of the way it's printed. You get a whole stack of grid paper with it, so once you cut it. So keep that in mind if you're trying to save a little money and you do basic type bullet style planning. This is a great paper to have, I personally think. Really great for lists, really great for whatever. I really like them. And her line paper is really nice too. Like I said, I love how thin it is. So you can write really small, and that's my preference though. Some people like writing bigger. This is a very light dot grid, and that is Annie Plans. Okay, so that's my inbox and quick note. Probably one of the everything in this planner is super important to make my life go a lot more smoothly. The second section is my yearly and monthly, basically calendars. I still have a color code here, and it's scheduling pretty much. Basically, holidays, vacations, work breaks, in service, anything like that will go here. And I have 2019 and 2020. I have 2020. So I have birthdays and stuff. So I'm prepared. I like it. It's easy. And it's grid. I love a good grid. So just got some vellum here. I did print on myself. I think this is like a digital dash a friend gave me. My monthly. Now I do have a Peanuts Planner Co. I do have Peanuts Planner Co. Monthly reoccurring tasks. Basically, I need to update this, but I have it for planner, home, personal, and work. So there's tasks that I need to accomplish each month, even for my planner. For example, printing out inserts, things like that, setting up my monthly planner, that kind of stuff. Really, this is useful to have. So some more vellum I printed. These are my months. These months have flaps included, but I didn't like the flaps. But what's great about the flaps is you can actually use them as perpetual calendar versions to track videos, gratitude, pretty much anything, any kind of tracking you can get. You'll have these flaps. You can see here where I had it at one time is YouTube. What I personally have found is I don't necessarily like pullouts that come out like this. The only type of pullout that I really, really like is maybe a weekly that comes out like this, but I don't know. The monthly, I can't handle it. It's too much for me. I haven't done much of updating my calendar because when I last used these inserts, it's been at least a month. So I had it set up for September, but not October. So I haven't set up October, and it's almost over. And then November, and then December and January. And I have 2020 ready to cut and punch. Then I got some vellum with a picture my daughter drew. This, I just have to show you all this. It's so cute. She makes her own version of her little dolls. Aren't they cute? This one's my favorite. She reminds me of me. Okay, my next section are my weeklies and dailies, and I'm really proud of this, and I love using it. It's a lot of fun. I have my key here. There, I am building some tracking, okay? My doctor has mentioned that I need to track my mood again. I kind of stopped doing that, but I really need to do it, but not just like, what mood did you have that day? Like, my mood changes so much. Like, I have multiple moods a day. So I need to track what time those moods happen and like kind of what I'm doing. And I actually saw a YouTuber recently, I think it was last night, that inspired me so much because she too has a mood disorder and like she had to track her mood. So this really inspired me. She inspired me to really do this, and I forget her name. I need to figure it out because she was so good. I liked her so much, and I'm gonna show you. I kind of built off of her idea. So this right here, this key, the WEBJPV, these are self-care. This is my self-care key. It's more like routine. No, routine. No. Yeah, routine. No. Anyway, I do most of this in the morning. So W is for water, E is for exercise, B is for make the bed, J is to journal, P is to plan, and V are for vitamins. These things will make me stay very healthy, especially exercise, you know. But those are checked here in this weekly. Now, okay, these inserts are really cool. These are new from Peanuts Planner Co., and I really love them. This is the whole week, but broken down in your days. So I'm going to show you this in a minute. But you have each day where you have the time, and you can actually see your timed from each day. And I love that because you can do so much with this. I'm going to give you a few ideas with this, but I'm tracking my schedule because to me, I like to block my time and look where I'm spending a lot of my time, which is mostly work. And I'll go into detail, but on this side of each week, so each week starts a new little bundle. So that's what these ollie clips are for, is I have the bundles clipped so I can get to them quickly and easily. So I have the whole month in here, you guys. So I've got, so on the front page, if you notice here, it's blank. So I just turned it into a week on one page. And so these little boxes that I have at the bottom are tracking my self-care, and I really like it. And I think I'm going to go for a more minimal way of setting up my week next time. I've got color this go around, but I really just think black and gray is like where it's at. Just for right now. But anyway, so I just drew out the layout, and these little colored triangles are actually my color code. So each color represents a different category of my life. So my weekly layouts are actually, my week on one page is actually a quick reference of like my events of the week. So no tasks or anything like that, or no to-dos, tasks, or anything go on this calendar. This part, this is strictly just events or day specific, day sensitive items. For example, pick up flowers, find a dress, which I've done. I can actually mark these things off. I have a 6 o'clock event to go to. I'm gonna get ready with a friend, which is important to know because that's when she's coming over, you know. Gotta do some shopping and blah blah blah, you know. So that helps. And then these little boxes I tick off when I get it done. So on this side, which, oh yeah, I do have a key for my mood. I do track my mood. And there's my key. It's D, depressed, A, anxious, M, mad, O, okay, S, sad, or G, good. So, here's today. So basically what I've got going on, and I fill this out throughout the day. I don't actually pre-fill this out. I fill it out through the day. It kind of gives me an idea of what I was doing through the day anyway. I've always done something similar to this anyway, but this time I'm trying to focus more of like more detail of what I was doing. And then on this side, which is the back side of the next day, I'm putting my tasks for the day. Notes, task, whatever it may be. It can be anything. I have a key for that as well. I use a basic bullet system anyway, so like the line is for notes, and then the dot is for tasks, and X is canceled, check is complete, the arrow is to delegate or forward it to the next day. So I do follow that. And so this is where I put my mood, and I have like the different faces, and then the letter down here, and then it is timed by 30 minutes basically, compared to where the grid is. It's 2 lines of grid per hour, I guess you could say. And then I wrote out the hours here, but I don't know if I actually need that there. I think I may be able to do some more tracking in this spot, but we'll see. I do like to time my sleep too, so I think I'm gonna do like a sleep tracker or something. I'm wanting to get back into my tracking because it's fun. So this is what I've been doing. I really like it. So this is the next day. I kind of set up a little bit for the next day, and so every day will go, and then I'll be able to see my entire week schedule. So another idea, you could actually, if you do like tracking your mood or weather, you could really do I'm not weather, I'm so sorry, but your mood, you could actually use these spots to put your mood in for each hour. If you are mood, if you do change your mood, or you could, block your time. I block my time and everything. I love being able to see where I spend my time. It also allows me to see how much time in between things how much time I have in between events, so I can get more stuff done. It helps me be very productive to use a daily timed, and I've always loved it. But this setup, just like, it made this is everything. Now, I will admit, I do love the daily times, and this is proof in itself. I actually have some extra dailies. These are the dailies I was using. And I wouldn't always fill up my daily pages. I wouldn't always fill them up. I felt like this was a lot of room. But really, look at this. These are great too. So these are also in her shop. So, okay, this is what you can think about is with these inserts. Although it's a lot of cutting, you guys, a lot of printing and cutting for these. Okay, it's true. It is. But, and I'll show you what a plain one looks like. All right, so this would be the first. This is the week right here. So basically, this is the first page. So you have the biggest one, and you cut. And she has beautiful cut lines. They're very easy to follow. And if you cut it, you don't have to worry about not having a cut line to follow after you cut a certain part, because she does them in crosses or plus signs. So you will always have a cut line no matter how you cut it or where you started it from. So this is the first part. So this would be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then you see how it's here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So each day gets smaller. And then on the back, it's grid. So it'll do that nice fan out. So yeah, basically a month is like 20 pages, but it's worth it, I think. Or you have the option of doing your dailies where you have a day per page. And the thing about this though is that for me, this bulks up the planner so much. And I like a good fat planner, but why not fatten it with things you truly love? If this is enough space for me, then I'm going to stick with this. I think it's very unique, and I can put my weekly view in here. I love that. I'm able to have a weekly on this side and all my dailies. I'm saving so much room. I really am. And because these are cut here, like, I feel like it's still just one page though. See? It just takes up one page. See? It's literally the size of one page. But it's, I don't know, it's awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm real excited to use it. And I mean, I instantly fell in love. So this section, both of these are reference pretty much. This section I have on my list. A lot of y'all have seen it. Seen this, my daughter's schedule, school stuff, like, you know, I use my planner. Look at this. Don't be shy to write in y'all's planners, you guys. It doesn't always have to be super duper cute. Like, use your planner. I've got just lists, stuff. You see? This TV tracker, I need to fill that out. But yeah, I've kind of gone through my list section before. I think I'm just going to do a quick flip. If you want to get a detailed version of what's in my list section, let me know. Because I have a lot of good stuff. And then I'm going to be adding some more. So, tidy routines, crock pot. I also put recipes in here. More, you know, my summer's touch. All this is my summer's touch inserts. I use different ones. And then I do have these. I need to stick these two into this list, but I'm just gonna leave it here. So this is file fax paper that I just had, so I'll just put it between these two covers here, the die cut, and boom, there you have it. So in the back I have all my cards and business cards, nothing there, and a pin, and that is my setup. It's very, very simple, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I know that it was maybe a little boring, but I'm very happy with the setup, and I will update you guys on Instagram of what my days look like. I'm going to try and ease myself back into being involved, but I love you guys so much. Until next time, bye.